That might help.
Yeah, okay, that's easier. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
great.
All right, it's now 9:05. We have many people on our virtual educator job fair that have joined us this morning. And I want to wish everyone a happy Saturday and good morning. Thank you all so much for getting up early to join us for our exciting job fair here at Christina, the best school district in the state of Delaware and probably the nation. So you are the right place at the right time. Next slide, Dr. Walmsley. Christina School District. We are one of the largest school districts in the state. Our students have access to exceptional opportunities, college credits, special education programs. Just a tidbit for you guys to know, our graduating class last year received more than $5.5 million in scholarship awards. So though you're going to hear more information about what it is to be an employee at Christina, we thought it would be awesome for you guys to learn about how our students are learning and the great opportunities they have and what's exciting about being at Christina. Next slide, please. Here's some quick. We serve 14,000 students in Newcastle County. 73% are students of color, 12 are English language learners. Let me move this over just a second. I have something blocking it. 34% low-income students, 36 schools and programs. We have over 3,000 employees. And many of you may not know, but we serve the city of Newark, Bear and the surrounding suburban areas, and we have schools in the Wilmington area. We actually have 3 schools in the Wilmington area. Actually, no, more than that, I'm sorry. Sarah Powell, we have like 5 buildings in Wilmington. We're growing so fast, it's hard to keep up. Next slide, Dr. Williams. This morning, you are lucky to be with us because this is where you will find your future. We're more than just a workplace. We are family at Christina. Again, as I said, Christina is growing so fast. That's why we have the opportunity this morning to have you guys with us. I will be introducing you to our HR team, our dynamic HR team that will share with you all the opportunities we have for employment and benefits information as well that you should know about joining Christina. We have Dr. Paul Walmsley, who will be speaking to you. He's our Senior Director of Human Resources, and Leidonis Hernandez, our Supervisor of Human Resources. Thank you this morning for joining us, and I'm happy to hand it over to our Human Resources team.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Walmsley, Senior Director of Human Resources. It's great to have everybody join us this morning for our first annual virtual job fair. So we've been working on trying to get a job fair for really the last couple of years. We've really put a lot of work into planning the job fair. The job fair is virtual, of course, so but the positions that we are looking to hire for are for in-person positions. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. Our employees who are our great school leaders and other employees who are on the call, thank you for dedicating a Saturday morning to assisting us with the process, the interviews, and just to kind of give you a quick overview of what the morning's going to look like. From 9 to 9:30 is the district presentation. From 9:30 to 10, we have many schools that are participating today. So 9:30 to 10 is just an informal chance for you as applicants to just kind of meet some of our school leaders. You can pop in and out the different to the different links to the different schools. And then from 10 to 12 is an opportunity to do one-on-one interviews with individual schools. So if there's a school that you're really fond of, that really interests you, our school leaders certainly are looking to set up some 15-minute interviews with you from 10 to 12. So that's kind of our format of the morning. And so we'll continue on here with our presentation. Again, thank you everybody for joining us this morning. Obviously, one of the great things about the Christina School District under the leadership of our superintendent is we are a true team. So there's a lot of collaboration. If you're looking to join a team where you're going to have an opportunity to work with others in a productive way, the Christina School District is the place for you. As Mrs. Mobley already kind of commented, we are, and we're very proud of our diversity. And we do serve a diverse population of students as in the northern part of the state of Delaware, as she mentioned, Newark, the Newark area, the Wilmington area, and just in general, if you're not from Delaware, Delaware is a great location just in terms of being, close to the beaches. So if you're from, visiting us from out of state this morning, the tax base in Delaware is one of the lowest in the country. It's a cost of living. So those are all things that you can consider as you, potentially relocate to Delaware. It is a great state to live in. The pension component, when you are ready for retirement, one of the best pension programs in the entire country, well funded. So there's a lot of benefits of being not only a Christina employee, but also a state of Delaware employee that you may not think of if you're considering the Christina School District. Okay. So our mission is to improve student outcomes, giving students an opportunity to learn in an academically challenging environment. Of course, a safe environment, one that is equitable and also nurturing for all of our students. As I already kind of mentioned, we value diversity, safety. We're always looking to do things to make our schools safer, in a caring environment, and again, a supportive environment where you're going to be joining a strong team. So we've got a lot of different programs. Christine, being one of the larger school districts in the entire state, we've already kind of talked about the geographic location. As you see, we have 2 early education centers, 14 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 3 traditional comprehensive high schools. So but also too, we have a lot of different programs. We have our Brennan program for autistic students, mainly special needs students, a REACH program. I believe we are the only district in the state of Delaware that offers a virtual academy. We have Delaware School for the Deaf. We have a middle school honors program at Christiana High School. We have a Chinese immersion program, which has been around for many years, but also we're real proud to be able to let you know, starting this year, we are starting a Spanish immersion program as well. And then also too, we have our Sarah Pyle Academy, and we have a network school for employability skills. So a lot of different programs, a lot of different opportunities to get involved in those programs throughout your career in Christina. Just a little bit about our student demographics. About 14,000 students, 44% Caucasian, 42% African-American, 6% Asian, and then 5% multi-ethnic. So again, we are a diverse community serving diverse students, and we're really proud of that. And so we're always looking for ways, hey, to make sure that we're being equitable, and really the big thing, providing meaningful opportunities to all of our students. Our teacher demographics, we're always looking for great teachers. That's why we're together this morning. You can see, although we have 3,000 employees, we have 1,400 teachers. And just a breakdown of that, 77% of those, our teachers are Caucasian, and 23% are teachers of color. So why choose the Christina School District? There's a host of reasons. We have nationally recognized, award-winning schools. We've mentioned this a few times, diverse school settings and student population. We'll talk a little bit more about the mentoring and induction program for all new teachers, but that's a very strong program that we work closely with the state of Delaware on. Excellent benefits. So again, if you're someone coming maybe from industry looking to get into teaching, one of the huge advantages of being in Christina are the benefits, the medical, the dental, the vision. So that can really save you some money. You may be paying a lot more money out of pocket. You will be paying a lot more money out of pocket if you're not here with us in Christina. tuition reimbursement. LaDonna is going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a second. Ongoing professional development opportunities. From the day you begin with us, we'll be providing you some professional development and throughout your career. Leadership opportunities. Again, we'll delve into that a little bit more later in the presentation, but definitely an opportunity to kind of move up, so to speak, the career ladder. I kind of already mentioned some of the specialized schools and programs. And one of the things, obviously COVID, the pandemic was difficult for everyone, but one of the things that came out of that for us was one-to-one technology for all our students. So we did not have that before the pandemic. We do now. We were able to get that funded. And so it's been a great advantage for our students to be able to have their own device in terms of technology. So we're real proud of that as well. Okay. So a little bit more information on the Comprehensive Educator Induction Program. So all of our new teachers who come into the state, if you're coming right out of college, we do offer a 4-year partnership. We work closely with the Delaware Department of Education to give you a mentoring program. If you're not fully certified, we'll certainly work with you on that. But really, the idea behind the program is to basically support you as teachers. We know teaching is a difficult profession, especially, the first few years you're doing it. So we definitely want to provide you with all the support that we can give you, including like individualized growth plans. You'll be assigned a mentor really from day one once you're hired into the district. So we really value our new teachers, new to the profession, and ultimately we want to give them as much support as we can, because we want to see you to obviously be successful here in Christina, enjoy the profession, and serve the needs of kids for a long time. And we've kind of talked about some of these programs, but these are, again, some of the programs that make us unique. We kind of mentioned the immersion, early childhood centers, adults. So really, we service kids coming in from 3 to 21. And again, that's something that we're very proud of as well. So, okay, at this time, probably heard enough from me at this time. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. LaDonna Hernandez. She's our supervisor of human resources. Her and I work closely together to try to get the best talent here in Christina. And Mrs. Hernandez, I'm going to turn it over to you now. Thank you, everybody, again, for your time this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Walmsley. Good morning, everyone. We're so delighted you decided to join us on this Saturday to learn a little more about our district and also to explore some employment opportunities. As Dr. Walmsley indicated, there are many benefits to working in Christina School District, and one of those benefits I'd like to speak about now is tuition reimbursement. Reimbursement is made to eligible teachers for up to the course of one 3-credit course per term and one registration fee. For the 2022-2023 school year, the academic year, the reimbursement amount may be prorated to about $1,300 per eligible course. Next slide, Dr. Walmsley. Loan forgiveness and repayment. So under the teacher loan forgiveness program, if you teach full-time for 5 complete and consecutive academic years in a low-income school or educational service agency and meet other qualifications, you may be eligible for up to $17,500 on your direct subsidized and unsubsidized loans. Christina is currently in partnership with Horace Mann to bring educators a free virtual workshop where you can learn about their student loans solutions program. Next slide, Dr. Walmsley. Professional development opportunities are critical to teacher growth, and we strongly believe in providing opportunities for teachers as well as students to learn and grow. So currently, we offer a robust professional development program. It includes opportunities such as technology, current instructional practices. They're based on student and staff need. They're often content specific. They're offered at the building district, and there are even some state level offerings. And we work together with teachers collaboratively in professional learning communities. Next slide, Dr. Walmsley. Christina also provides leadership opportunities. We certainly believe in growing our own here in Christina School District. Many of our current leaders began as teachers in our district, and they've progressed professionally to other roles such as deputy superintendent, principal, and even superintendent. Other leadership opportunities in Christina School District include instructional coaches, content chairs, deans, assistant principals, principals, specialists, and we have an aspiring leadership program, which is, we have people participate in our aspiring leadership program, which is a current partnership with the University of Delaware. Currently, we have the following teacher shortage areas that we are looking to fill with hopefully you. We're looking for library media specialists, world language teachers, English as a second language teachers. We're also looking for psychologists and speech language pathologists. We're looking for Chinese immersion and Spanish immersion teachers, business education, school nurses, math, all special education areas, including autistic programs for autistic learners. Next slide, please. So you may be asking yourself, if you're not certified, how do I become certified? So there are a number of pathways towards teacher certification. We encourage you to visit the Delaware Department of Education data system. The website is www.deeds.doek12deus, but there are also alternative routes to certification opportunities and year-long residency programs. We currently have established year-long residency programs with Delaware State University, Wilmington University, and Relay Teaching Residency Graduate School of Education. So we welcome you to apply to work in Christina School District. As you've heard, we have an outstanding school district with outstanding students, with outstanding staff, and we're looking for you to join our outstanding team. Please apply now at christinak12.org/joincsd. If there are any questions we can answer, Dr. Walmsley and I will be in this webinar for the remainder of the morning until 12 noon. So at any time, you're welcome to pop back into this webinar to join us for any questions that you may have that we can answer, and also to provide any guidance.
Ms. Hernandez, before we move on, there were a few in the chat. Would you guys like to answer those before everyone moves on?
Absolutely.
Okay. I can go ahead and ask the question. There's one there that says, are there any virtual teaching positions available for a current CDS teacher of middle school science? Also, am I correct in my understanding that this job fair is only for in-classroom with in-person student instruction?
Thank you for the question, Jonathan. So at this time, we are seeking primarily in-person instruction, but there could be some opportunities for virtual academy that would be posted on our website and through the website I provided for application.
I believe that may answer the second question that was posted there by Ms. Fraser Boardley as well. Okay, those are only two in the, oh, let us see if another one came.
Any other questions?
Okay, there's one last question here that says, which school in the district is hiring for ESL?
So currently we have a number of ESL opportunities, Miriam, and thank you for your question. You may want to explore West Park Place Elementary School or even Glasgow High School at this time, to name a few. And hopefully you'll have an opportunity to visit both of those locations today.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So again, Christina School District values diversity, safety, the pursuit of excellence, and providing a caring, supportive setting for students to learn. These values guide us in our daily work. We invite you to explore employment opportunities in our many schools, facilities, offices, and service areas. Please join CSD. At this time, we invite you to visit and learn about some of our schools here in the district. I'm going to place in the chat a link that you can use that will direct you to the specific school Zoom and the specific school calendar in the event, and we hope that there is an event that you would want to schedule an appointment to meet with individually a school-based team today.
I did see one more question I want to answer for Miss, looks like Miss Rubino Horton. Are there any early childhood positions available? I do know there are multiple vacancies at our early SEEK Christiana Early Childhood Center. So you probably want to look for their link there, Miss Horton, because I do know there's multiple vacancies at SEEK. And yes, we have 2 early childhood centers. So thank you for the question.
Dr. Walmsley, if you go to the next slide, I believe we have a one there that has the link information in it as well.
Okay, let me do that.
Next one.
Job fair link.
Here it is.
Okay,
There's the job fair links.
great.
Again, I'll just add that Ms. Hernandez also put it in the chat if you're looking for it, but it's up here now on the screen. You will have the opportunity. We have our building leaders waiting for you guys to click on their link, where you will have an opportunity to learn more about specific schools and their job opportunities within their schools, and also to do a real-time interview this morning, as well as you heard about and all of the information we shared with you prior to the job fair. Again, we'd like to thank you all for participating this morning and joining to learn more about Christina, but don't leave yet. Please make sure that you click the link. And again, it will take you to the list of all of the schools where our building leaders are waiting to speak with you. Let's see. I think we had another question.